Once used primarily by long-haul truckers, dash cams not only capture invaluable data to back up insurance claims for drivers like me and you but can offer visual evidence to police in the aftermath of an emergency or collision. Over the course of 2 months, we put 6 of the most popular dash cams on the market to the test to see how well they worked in various lighting conditions while driving over diverse terrain and, in extreme heat. After traveling nearly 1,200 miles, we can tell you the Garmin 67 watts, available at Amazon for $259.99, is the top dash cam available right now. Number 1. Garmin Dash Cam 67 watts. With its beautiful design, excellent video quality, and wealth of features, the Garmin Dash Cam 67 watts is the dash cam that most people should consider investing in. With the exception of Garmin's Mini 2, the 67 watts is significantly smaller than any other dash cams featured in this guide. Its mounting arm uses an adhesive strip with a rotating ball and socket, allowing you to point the camera in virtually any direction. The 67 watts 2-inch display makes for easy camera setup, even without the product's free smartphone companion app iOS, Android devices. Even if it's not needed to set the 67 watts up, you'll still want to download the app, as it provides access to a wide variety of the dash cam's additional features. Number 2. Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2. The Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2 is about the size of a vehicle key fob, which makes it easy to tuck away behind your rearview mirror, freeing up valuable real estate on your windshield. Installing the Mini 2 is a simple affair. A small adhesive sticker allows the Dash Cam Mini 2 to cling to the windshield via a ball and socket mount. During testing, the camera remained firmly in place while traversing bumpy gravel backroads. The camera is powered by a micro USB cable which plugs into a 12 volts adapter. The Mini 2 captures video at 1080p with a 140-degree view, which is broad enough to easily see right across busy 4, even 6-lane roadways. Daylight footage appeared crisp, making it easy to see the writing on road signs and license plates. The camera's nighttime footage was also surprisingly good. While reviewing the low-light video I'd captured, I found that I was able to read the small print on a restaurant's drive-thru menu. However, text on reflective surfaces, such as a highway sign, sometimes looked a little fuzzy. Number 3. Nextbase 522 GW. The Nextbase 522 GW captures front-facing 1440p video recorded at 30 frames per minute, with a 140-degree field of view. As with other Nextbase cameras that we've tested in the past, the quality of daylight footage that we recorded was outstanding. As the 522 GW is able to make use of SD cards up to 128 GB in size, you'll have plenty of space to store this high-quality video. It's also possible to sync footage with your smartphone using Nextbase's free app, available for iPhones and Android handsets. Connectivity between your smartphone is achieved using Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. During testing, I suffered a number of in-app hang-ups while trying to get the dash cam's footage onto an iPhone. This irritation was compounded by the app's user interface which, while greatly improved since the last time we played with the company's software, can still be a bear to navigate. Number 4. Cobra SC200. The Cobra SC200 is significantly heavier than any other model we tested for this guide, sporting almost the same heft as a point-and-shoot camera. As a result, I was expecting the video quality to be a bit higher than other models, and for the most part, it didn't disappoint. The SC200 magnetically attaches to its mount and, in turn, the mount attaches to your vehicle's window with an adhesive pad. With only 2 pads to work with, you'll want to do some careful planning before securing the SC200's mount to your windshield. Once installed in my Jeep, I found the video and audio quality produced by this dash cam were both quite good. Footage captured during the lots of detail during the day, making it easy to draw out details like license plates. Video files are also imprinted with useful information, including date, time, GPS coordinates, and the speed at which you were traveling when the video was recorded. That's more than enough data to fill in the blanks for most insurance claims or police reports. It's worth noting, however, that the SC200's video isn't able to capture as detailed video in lower lighting conditions. Number 5. Chortao BT19 Dash Cam. With its solid build quality, responsive menu buttons placed down both sides of the camera, 1080p video, and a 170-degree field of view, we were hoping that the Chortao BT19 Dash Cam might have placed higher in this guide. Unfortunately, when we set it up to test, it was unable to measure up to the other cameras we reviewed. For starters, while its suction cup mounting system stays where it's put on your windshield, the camera attached to it does not. This is due to a poorly designed ball and socket mounting system. During testing, the camera was repeatedly knocked out of position by road vibration. And then there's the footage. It's not great. Video recorded during the daytime is washed out. Low light video is grainy. While the Chortau might be adequate for proving to your insurance company that you were not responsible for a crash, it's not up to the task of reliably capturing license plate information to tell insurers and police who was.